Hey, Chanel here with another SewBit. Today we are talking about how to thread the bottom part of your machine, the bobbin. Right here's a machine, the bobbin part here. The top thread is actually easier. It has a lot of guides and you just go down, but the bobbin is where a lot of my students really get hung up. They can't remember which way it goes in, what to do afterwards. There's like a lot of little steps that happen in threading a machine, but the more you do it, the more you just kind of remember. It's like riding a bike, and you got to get the pedals going and the steering wheel and stuff, and then all of a sudden it all comes together and it makes sense. I don't know. But so we have a bobbin. This is a bobbin case that goes into the other type of machine that has I don't even know what it's called. I call it a bottom loader, and it lives in here like that. And then, oh, this machine used to be light. And then we got this machine, which I call it a top loader. The bobbin goes in there. So there's a direction that these bobbins have to go in, and a lot of the machines have little clues along the way, or they really highlight them in their directions. So they'll tell you to go put bobbin in going clockwise, thread coming off the bobbin going the direction a clock would go, like that, or going counterclockwise. It's going counterclockwise, coming off the side going that way. Now the top loaders are the ones that you go counterclockwise. So I'm going to show you how this is done. Actually, I wanted to show you, this is a sheet that I used to give to my students on how a stitch is formed. So these machines, they have a top thread and a bottom thread, and they meet at the shuttle hook. The shuttle hook is this thing right here. Somehow the thread gets tied around there and it picks it up. I don't know. But these machines have been around for 150 years. Like that 1850s. Is that about 100? 1950? Yeah, quite a while. And they really haven't changed a lot. They're kind of still, you know, they change all the dials on it and everything, but they are still working that way. Now, in the olden days, they had the bobbin cases, the lower. Now they've come up with the top loaders, which are a little easier. I think the bottom cases are a little more rugged. They can take a lot more jamming and stuff. The top loaders are not, so either one is good. But let me show you how to put those bobbins in. Okay, so how you thread this type of machine here is we're going to have a bobbin going into the bobbin case, which is in here. You actually have, on the other machine, you have the bobbin case that comes out. This is actually what fits in here. So on the top loaders, the case is already in there. And what you're going to do is you're going to put the bobbin in there in the right direction. So the right direction on this machine, it shows you on the sticker here and on an indent here. It's trying to remind you that it has to go in a certain direction. And the certain direction here is to go counterclockwise. So it's coming, the thread's coming off here and going counterclockwise. You can also look at it as a P. So if your thread here is the stem, that's a P. So it's going counterclockwise. So you're just going to put your thread into the bobbin case, and then you're going to put your finger on it. This actually shows a finger holding down the bobbin right here, and you're going to hold that down, scoop it. So there's a gray tongue right here. You're going to scoop it underneath there, and the reason you scoop it is because in that, underneath that gray tongue there is this little rivet right in the metal right here, and the thread has to get lodged into that little part of the machine, and for it to like carry on in there. I'll show you on the other machine too how it finishes up in this part, and then hopefully you'll understand. Now, so then right here you're just going to lay that top thread to the side. You're not going to hold it up or hold it down or anything. You're just going to lay it to the side. Then you're going to pick up the top thread. So I have the purple top thread here. This top thread's already threaded. And I'm actually gonna take this presser foot off so you can see where this thread is gonna come from. It's gonna come up and out of this hole right here. And you're gonna see some movement on the threads and stuff as I move the hand wheel. Now the hand wheel needs to go towards you, so you're going to be going towards you on the hand wheel. A lot of people go backwards and then it doesn't work that way. So all these little problems anyway. So I'm going to take the hand wheel, go down and up with the needle, and just one revolution. Then I'm going to pull my top thread right here, just pulling it here. And you saw the movement happening here, and then you see this loop that has come up and out of this hole right here. If you can see it here, I move that right there, you can see that loop. It's a red, because the bobbin's red, loop right there. So I'm just going to take that and I'm going to pull it up and out, just like that, all the way, all this thread come out right here. I can trim it on the cutter. So now you'll see that the red thread is now going over that bobbin right there. That means it's in there right. If it goes under that bobbin, that means it didn't get connected in that little, it didn't get put in to this part right. And you'll have a very loose stitch. Your stitch will just float on the bottom, float straight, and then the top will pick it up and you'll have this real bumpy stitch. You can feel it. Also, you should be able to feel that like this red, I can feel that it's caught on something. It's got a little bit of tension to it. If it's just flying through there, that means it didn't get connected. So after you see that thread there, then you can go in and cap this. Can't do it backwards. Anyway, then you're all done, and then that part is threaded. Now I want to show you how you thread these other bobbins. That's this one where the bobbin case, that's what I showed you here, the bobbin case actually goes into here. And this is called the shuttle hook right here, that's up here, and that has a little place that it has to match into right here. So it'll go in like that. See how it's moving around, but that's got a little snap in there, and that's how it should look there. But first we got to put the bobbin in. Now the bobbin on this one is clockwise, so if you put it on the table this way, this is going clockwise right here. You're just actually going to put it in the bobbin case, the shuttle hook going straight up this way. Turn it to the side, you'll see this little indent. Bring it up, and it's up and out of that little hole here. Hold on to this lever here, and then you pop it in here, and then you push that little, I push that little lever part up a little bit and snap it, and you'll hear a little snap. Then you just carry on with the rest of it. I'm going to put this here, down and up, pull the thread up. There's that big, the red thread here. Pull it up, and it's threaded. Actually, you also wanted to put them underneath the presser foot and back to start. And then that one's done. And then you cap it up, like there. So that's how you thread the two different types of machines in the bobbin part. Well, I hope that helped. Practice makes perfect, and you don't have to be perfect. Just don't spend 30 minutes trying to thread your machine. Just get it done. Do some drills, get it done. Make sure you do it right all the time too. And then go sew something.